Tonight's recommendation is Billy Wilder's 1950 noir classic, Sunset Boulevard. A struggling young screenplay writer, on the run from debt collectors, takes refuge in what he believes to be an abandoned mansion. Soon he discovers the house is occupied by one of the giants of the silent movie era. Her career long over, largely forgotten, languishing in isolation. She hires the man to edit a screenplay she's been writing to relaunch her career. Recognising the screenplay to be unusable but in desperate need of money, the writer accepts the job. Soon the writer realises the actress wants more than a professional relationship, but as he falls in love with the bright young screenwriter, he must decide what he really wants. Love and a second chance at a career, or luxury and security. Nominated for multiple Academy Awards upon its release, Sunset Boulevard quickly developed an imperious reputation that has only grown over the decades. Wilder was intently keen on casting actors whose careers mirrored his characters as closely as possible, to add realism and a touch of darkness to a whimsical and outlandish script. After several people rejected the lead role, including the great Greta Garbo, Wilder eventually turned to Gloria Swanson, a former silent film star who had only made one movie in the prior 16 years. Swanson's on-screen butler Max would be played by Erich von Stroheim, a notable film director of the 1920s, and her on-screen friends, genuine faded silent film stars, including Buster Keaton. Cyril B. DeMille, who signed on to play himself, just as in the script, had directed Swanson several times in her youth for Paramount movie productions. This close-to-the-bone casting produces a remarkable emotional depth to the picture, with so much of the cast having breathed the same air as their characters. A sharp, witty, perfectly paced script, gloriously extravagant sets, expert direction by Wilder, and an excellent cast makes for an outstanding production, but it's all a backdrop to Swanson's Norma Desmond. Initially inclined to reject the role due to being asked to attend a screen test, George Cukor, who had recommended Swanson to Wilder, humorously told her he would shoot her if she didn't accept the role, even if it required 10 auditions, as this was to be the defining role of her career. And how right he was. Swanson delivers the performance of her life in the role she was born to play, creating one of the most iconic characters in film history.
Wait a minute, haven't I seen you before? I know your face.
Get out, or shall I call my servant?
You're Norma Desmond. Used to be in silent pictures, used to be big.
I am big. It's the pictures that got small.
Uh-huh. I knew there was something wrong.
They're dead. They're finished. There was a time in this business when they had the eyes of the whole wide world. But that wasn't good enough for them. Oh, no. They had to have the ears of the world, too. So they opened their big mouths, and out came talk. Talk, talk.
That's where the popcorn business comes in. You buy yourself a bag and plug up your ears.
Look at them in the front offices. The masterminds. They took the idols and smashed them. The Fairbankses, the Gilberts, the Valentinos. And who have we got now? Some nobody.
Don't blame me. I'm not an executive, just a writer.
You are.